Great to have you with us. We are set to get you over the hump this Wednesday night with another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here, joined by our analysts, Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, plus reporting from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Now that we're into the new year, how about a check on the Eastern Conference standings? Taking a look at Boston, they're currently holding on to the third best record in the conference. And checking out Miami, 3.5 games behind.
Well, right now for Boston, there is a lot of talent on this team, and they've delivered. They're having a great season, and it's only left their fans wanting more.
Well, how about the momentum they have built to get off to this fantastic start? All positive vibes right now for this group.
Looking at the starting five for Boston. White and Brown are the wingmen. Then there's Peyton Pritchard. Then it's Sam Hauser. And it's Queta in at the 5. And for Miami, Tyler Hero is out there with Mitchell. Then it's Norman Powell. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Wiggins in at the power forward position. Doris, when you look at the numbers from both of these teams, you have to be impressed with their assist totals.
Oh, my goodness, yes. No hero ball in this one. These are two groups that are focused on moving the ball and getting as many high percentage looks as they possibly can.
Now here's Adebayo. Really played well against Phoenix in his last game.
How about the strength and explosive nature of Norman Powell? This guy excels at absorbing contact.
Doris, Norman Powell has been impressive ever since his younger days.
Well, he put people on notice in high school, right? He wins the dunk contest for San Diego County. He was on 2 All-State teams and won a state championship. And boy, he has proven a scorer in the league.
To the free throw line. My call would sound like this.
And last season, Grant, the sale of the Celtics franchise for $6.1 billion. It seemed like a lot at the time.
Well, yeah, that was until the Lakers sale hit 11 digits last summer, BA. But in both cases, basketball decision-making doesn't change right away. In the case of the Celtics, the governorship doesn't transfer until 2028.
Here's Powell. After the basket by Boston, beyond the arc. And Pritchard pulls it down. The Celtics on offense. They're moving on after a tough loss they took at the hands of the Pacers.
And that was a game we assumed they would win. Now, they certainly had a chance to win it, but let it get away from them there at the end.
And we're about a minute into the first. Miami has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Now Powell. He also had a big impact in that win against the Suns. Fires the 3. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Pritchard. Outside Mitchell. Adebayo sets a screen. Puts it up, clock at 6, and again, no good by Miami.
Oh, rising up from the mid-range, but doesn't exactly look confident about it.
Oh, got that one up quick. White's got his second basket of the game.
That's a crafty play. Understanding when to pull up off the bounce to get that jumper to go. Derek White is on time.
Now here's Powell, a guy this team turns to often, averaging almost 24 a game.
Look how explosive Bam can be. Defenses can't do anything to stop him on the alley-oop.
Here in the first quarter, with about 2 minutes gone by. Outside White. And here's Pritchard. And here's Brown for 3. On target from range. Brown's got his second bucket on the night.
Exactly the kind of start you're looking for. They are 4 for 5 out of the gates.
Back to Mitchell. Miami moving it around. Hero outside. From downtown. Drills it from deep.
Yeah, what an assertive move by Hero. Dropping an emphatic answer 3.
Outside White. Back to Brown. Launches a 3. And it's Miami with a rebound. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
And that night, they did a great job of executing their plays and creating mismatches.
Well, it was certainly a game that their analytics people had to love breaking down. I thought they exposed every weakness in the defense.
And so it's Pritchard with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. Trailing by 2. Outside, Brown. There's the triple. Sends it home from three-point land. Brown's got 8. Miami's gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Adebayo. Now Powell. 5 on the clock. Hero for 3. Unable to get that one. Good work defensively by White. Powell against Brown. Now Pritchard. Outside White. Soft touch off the glass. He has 6.
Derek White, tremendous finisher in the painted area, just drops it in softly.
Mitchell, a screen on White. Back to Mitchell. Launches it. No good there.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
White against Hero. White, the pass to Pritchard. Back to White. Takes a 3. And the Celtics another 3.
Derek White is a legit three-point threat. I don't care where on the floor he is. You better contest.
So it's Miami now. 6-point game. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Just moments ago, Eric Spoelstra and I were able to chat. Coach showed nothing but respect for Derek White. He told me White is the ultimate glue guy. He's not worried about his stats. Instead, he fills in the gaps and does whatever is necessary to help his team win. He is truly an unselfish player. Back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. For Miami, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Wiggins passes to Adebayo. To the middle. Here's Hero. Good, and the assist goes to Adebayo. Hero's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Yeah, busting his way inside. Hero making sure he kept moving toward the hoop.
Celtics lead by 4. Outside Pritchard. Back to Brown. He connects, and now he's 4 for 6 in today's game.
He's going off this quarter, a huge reason why this team is on top.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Switch here. Jaquez is checked in, and the Celtics also making a change. Walsh is checked in for Hauser. So it's Miami now. They trail by 6. Here's Powell. He hits that one. 2 for 5 now.
Wow, with contact in the restricted area, Norman Powell, gritty play.
The Celtics have gone a fantastic 8 of 11 so far. Here's Keita. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Indiana.
And another key for them was his rebounding. Just a great effort.
Now here's Adebayo. Here's Wiggins. It's rebounded by Walsh.
Boy, that's the kind of contest you need to force the miss.
And he slams it in one-handed.
Derek White saying it's not just the big fellas who've got some hops. I can put it down. Yes, sir.
Heat trail by 6. Powell outside. Pass to Wiggins. Adebayo sets a screen. And out of bounds. Boston will have it. Looking now at some numbers for Jaylen Brown.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
Here's Brown. 10 points for him. White with a screen on Jaquez. And Andrew Wiggins gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Pritchard with it. 23 points for him last game against Indiana.
And his court vision was extraordinary, too. Let's not forget that. He was flawless passing the ball.
That miss aside, they're off to a strong start at the offensive end.
A playmaker who can also score in bunches. I'm talking about Derek White, Doris.
I'm so glad you are, PA, because Derek White's big-time shot-making ability under duress of the shot clock. How many times does this guy get the ball with very little time on the clock, and he just stands calmly and delivers shot after shot?
He drops it from range.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Here's Hero. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
I love his approach and attitude right now, doing everything he can to keep his team in it.
And so it's Pritchard with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. They lead by 4. Outside, Brown. Six to shoot. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Pritchard gets it to go.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Hero. 23 points for him last game against Phoenix. And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Jaylen Brown, in addition to becoming a champion, notched a big award in 2024, Doris.
It is undeniable that Jaylen Brown raised his level throughout the course of the playoffs in 2024. He was the MVP of the conference finals and the finals, and I thought set the tone almost nightly en route to that championship.
So for Miami, Bears checked in for Andrew Wiggins. Larson comes in for Powell, and it's Smith in for Tyler Hero. Boston also changing it up. Tillman's checked in for Cada. Boucher comes in for Brown, and Anthony Simons subbed in for Pritchard. So it's Miami now. 7-point differential. Smith outside. Over Simons. Keeps it alive. It's good on the putback.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Now here's White. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Pacers in Indianapolis. Over to the wing. Here's Walsh. And the Celtics another three.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Larson. Checking his numbers. He's put up a little over 9 points a game.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
On the wing, Simons. The three. And the Celtics another three.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Heat trail by 11. Now Adebayo, a go-to option for this team. He puts up nearly 17 a game. And that one drops for him.
Look at the big man move. I love seeing Adebayo attack the basket and be rewarded for it.
And the Celtics in possession here. And here's Simons. Coming off a 16-point game against Indiana. White for three. Hits the trifecta. White's got 17 points.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
For three, Smith. It's rebounded by Walsh. Boston leading by 12. Pass to White. 1:56 left to play in the first quarter. The three is up. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's Simons with a three. Rebound Miami. Left side Jaquez. And it's Boucher with the rebound. Here's Walsh. Averaging around 6 a game. Tillman passes to Simons. Outside White. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And even as the Heat look to go younger, this is not a team with an appetite for lengthy rebuilds, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. The one advantage they possess when star players around the league ponder a change of scenery, Miami certainly has some great views.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. He's checked in for Bam Adebayo, and it's Powell in for Smith. And the Celtics also making a change. Pritchard's checked in.
Shooting 2.
knocks down the first one. And Grant, the Achilles tear for Jason Tatum, derailing the Celtics' attempt to defend their 2024 title.
Yeah, so hard to overcome losing your best player. Thankfully, this team has the depth to remain competitive in his absence.
So he makes one of two, and the second one misses.
I think the thing that's most striking about Derek White, guys, he's capable of affecting games in so many ways. Yes, he can score it. Excellent passer and a very versatile cross-positional defender, a guy who can contribute to a good team.
Just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback. Pritchard with it. A go-to option for this team. He puts up nearly 17 a game.
Boy, this guy making the most of his chances here, really giving his team a lift.
Heat trail by 13. Now here's Powell. Pass to Jovic. Fires from deep. Hits a three-pointer.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
Now White. 20 points for him. Here's Simons. Fires for three. Knocks down the long J. Simons has got his second basket of the night.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there, that makes the game easy.
There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter. And here's Simons. 6 points for him. White on the wing from the arc. It's not going to go for him. And so it's the Boston Celtics closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Celtics?
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
We've got Khalil Ware. Powell is out there with Jaime Jaquez. And it's Larson in at the point guard position. So that's who Miami starts the second with.
I mean, he's just so electric. Simons putting on a show.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. Heat trail by 13. Here's Larson. He's scoreless. Powell with it. Outside Jaquez. 5 to shoot. From the high post. And it's Tillman with a rebound.
Boy, he looks and will take that shot every time. Just won't go.
Now here's Pritchard. On the wing, Simons. Lets the three fly. Knocks it down from distance. Simons has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, such an assertive shooter. Simons has his feet planted and just hits it.
Simons has gone 3 of 4 shooting from 3. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, thanks a lot, guys. Well, the the Celtics have a great 1-2 punch with Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. Tatum said, JB always starts the game really aggressive. I'm a naturally laid-back guy. I kind of see things out first, and then I can essentially take over when I need to. We have found that balance. Back to you, Brian.
A dangerous duo. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Now here's Powell. He's got 6. Pass to Jovic. And here's Jaquez. Miami moving it around. Here's Jovic. 6 on the shot clock. For 3, Powell. Rebounded by the Celtics. Here's Walsh. Jaquez covers. Back to Pritchard. Boucher on the screen. The three-pointer off the mark.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
And tonight is the first of a 2-game series between these teams.
BA, we don't see it a lot, but you do see it occasionally. And the reason it's fun, it's almost like a mini playoff series.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Now Simons. He's got 11. Pass to Boucher. Now here's Pritchard. There's Simons with a 3. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Here's Larson, defended by Pritchard. It's Powell on the wing. Shot clock at 6. The wide open shot is on the money. Powell's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
You've got to be able to manipulate pick and roll. Norman Powell taking what the defense gives him. That's really nice.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Hero, he's checked in for Miami. Boston also changing it up. Brown comes in for Walsh, and Derek White subbed in for Simons. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Boucher passes to White. And here's Brown. Fires the 3. Rebound Miami. Ware's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Jaquez against White. Powell outside. Now here's Hero. He's covered closely. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Celtics lead by 13. Grant, since he's come into the league, what's jumped out to you about Hero's development?
Well, I've liked seeing his growth in running the pick and roll. He's not just a jump shooter anymore. He's a guy that can anchor an offensive unit, B.A.
Now here's Powell. Give him 8 points now. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Powell. This pause in the action provides an opportunity to look at the best fast break teams in the league. Miami, third.
Any chance this team gets to run, they take. A quick, athletic team on the break.
Adebayo's checked in for Larson. And so it's Pritchard with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Pass to Boucher. Outside White. Three-pointer Pritchard. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. Heat trail by 13. Powell surveying the D. Here's Hero. The 3-ball. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Pass to White. Nice ball movement by Boston. Hero against Pritchard. And here's Brown for 3. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
You have to admire the growth of Jaylen Brown. He comes in as an attacking athlete. He's now a better passer, and he absolutely is a knockdown three-point shooter.
3 shots. 3 shots.
Free throw good. Brown. Well, most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But, Grant, that can leave a team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more.
Grant, the thing about Jaylen Brown, he doesn't need a lot of space to get his shot off.
You know, B.A., he has a quick release and rises high on his jumper. Has a great up fake and can stop on a dime. Usually all the space he needs to find his shot.
And he can't make it 3 for 3.
You think about what Jaylen Brown brings to the table. Elite athleticism, three-point shot making, attacking the rim in transition, so much to like.
And it's Miami with another.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
And here's Brown. He's got 12. Pass to White. The 3 is up. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one. Heat trail by 13. Outside Adebayo. Shoots over Brown. Adebayo, no good. For Boston, they've gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Pritchard finds Simons. Here's Keita. Ware covers. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
No good on the second free throw. And we continue to see the value of NBA franchises climb. Grant, are you glad you got in when you did?
Oh, yes, I am. I think beyond, though, the dollars and cents, it's just the joy of having a hand in the growth of this game and this league that we all love so much.
Boy, on the perimeter, you have to stay connected to this guy. He's such a good shooter.
Outside, Brown. Three-pointer, Pritchard. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got 4 assists now tonight.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Team, make some noise.
And so Hero will bring it up for Miami. They trail by 14. Pass to Ware. Now here's Powell. And again, it's Miami from deep.
They are shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
Celtics lead by 11. Here's Pritchard. He has 6. Brown, a screen on Powell. There's Simons with a 3. Brown controls the rebound and the putback. Brown's got 4 points in the quarter.
Now, Jaylen Brown's athleticism makes him a factor on the glass. Nice job getting those second chance points.
Adebayo, a screen on Pritchard. Pass to Adebayo. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And no question, Bam Adebayo, one of the best all-around big men in the league.
Yeah, even as his efficiency has waned just a bit in recent years, he remains steady Eddie on a nightly basis. A two-way player who gives you a little of everything.
And he makes a first.
And what makes Bam special is his versatility, offensively and defensively. He can do a lot more out there for you than most other guys.
Mitchell's checked in for Miami. The Celtics also with a sub. Hauser, he's checked in for Pritchard. And both free throws good for Adebayo. So it's Boston now. 17 points was their biggest margin. Outside, Brown. White for 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. Ware's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Hero. And it's rejected.
You talk about protecting the basket. Derek White with the big-time swat at the rim.
Yeah, just doing his part. Staying active and converting at a high rate.
And he has really kept them in this one. The high effort level. Now the rest of the team has got to step up.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
It's a mark. Mitchell misses. Boston leading by 9. Pass to White. Here's Hauser. Brown, a screen on Adebayo. Just 5 to shoot. Queta, pass to Simons. Over Mitchell. Again, the miss by Boston.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back to it if it's available.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Brown with it. Now Wiggins defending. Pass to Simons. Here's Kata. And here's Brown. Jacks up a three. Bullseye! Jaylen Brown!
Picking up right where he left off. Hit 2 triples in the first quarter. Now he gets another to fall.
Hero against White. From 11 feet away, Hauser grabs the board. Hauser's got 4 rebounds now. White, the pass to Hauser. Down low. Tipped away. Wiggins with a steal. Pass to Ware. Miami moving it around. Ware, the screen. Adebayo passes to Hero. Outside for Mitchell. Over White. Kata pulls it in.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Here's Kata, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Hero against Simons. Outside, Brown. That three's off the mark.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Outside Mitchell. Hero on the wing. Three-pointer. Sinks the tray. Hero's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
Well, Hero takes a ton of threes, no doubt. I mean, he has the green light from his coaches and teammates.
Pass to Kata. Outside, Brown. Boston again missing.
This guy just simply can't find his rhythm, and sometimes that happens.
And here's Hero. He started by White, and he jams it home with authority.
Yeah, and this is why Hero was a lottery pick back in 2019, because of how incredible of a scorer he can be.
Brown with it. He's got 17. White with a screen on Wiggins. Here's Brown.
This guy, one of the most elite athletes in the game, Jaylen Brown, finishes beautifully.
Heat trail by 9. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Adebayo. Fades. And again, it's Miami converting.
This guy's such a strong mid-range shooter.
And for Boston, they're shooting a decent 42% in the second. Now here's Simons. 14 points for him. There's the three. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got his 8th rebound here tonight. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's the Boston Celtics closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. They've been lights out from deep, and it's a big reason why they have a lead in this one. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Howdy, folks. The moment you've been waiting for is here. Before we recap the first half, let's see what the standings look like in the East.
Taking a look here now at Boston, I have them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny. You can't, because I'm right. 2 + 2 is 5.
And as much as it pains me, I have to agree with Big Fella.
And now let's talk about Derek White. Huge production tonight, and we're only halfway through this one.
He's imposing his will at the offensive end. Points are coming from down low. You know what I'm saying? Ernie, you ever get low?
Oh, I can drop it to the floor. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. How about Tyler Hero displaying all of his skills today?
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
And here's Powell. He'll bring it up for Miami. 7-point differential. Kicking off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. Their backcourt, Pritchard and White. Sam Hauser out there with Jaylen Brown. And it's Cada in at the 5. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Jaylen Brown never loses confidence. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla said he has great short-term memory. If he misses a shot, it never affects the next one. You can't shake him. I just love his poise and his ability to attack. Brown said, every time I take the floor, I want to be aggressive. Brian, back to you.
You love that confidence. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Oh, nice shot by Brown.
Boy, not a big shock there. Jaylen Brown saw the last triple go in, and he had to get one of his own.
Hero outside. Wiggins outside. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Boston leading by 7. Pass to Pritchard. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Brown can't hit. Miami has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Hero with the bucket.
And that bucket from beyond the arc puts them within reach. He's really been putting that shot to work.
Yeah, and if he can stay hot from out there, his three-point shot could be the tool they use to win this game.
Hauser passes to Cada. Back to Hauser. Denied by Adebayo.
I love this defensive intensity from Bam, shutting them down at the rim with those long arms.
Outside Mitchell. Back to Hero from outside the arc. Rebound Boston. Kid has got 5 rebounds in the game. White, the pass to Brown. White with a screen on Wiggins. Here's Brown. Boston again missing.
Boy, they feel tense to start the second half. They are 1 for 5, guys.
Mitchell, the pass to Wiggins. Now here's Powell. This one for 3. Cada pulls it in. Cada's got 6 rebounds in the game. Up top, Hauser. Pass to Cada. Here's Pritchard. 3-pointer. Counted from distance. Pritchard's got 9.
Boy, how about that pass? He put it right where it needed to be.
Hero outside. Outside Adebayo. To the inside. Wiggins. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Andrew Wiggins simply skies to finish that shot.
Celtics lead by 5. And so Joe Mazzulla calls a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over.
We want to see you
take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Norman Powell.
Yeah, I just love how he's improved over the years. Part of being a big-time player is consistent growth. He's added to his game, and he's living proof. Hard work pays off.
Hauser outside. Pass to White. Now here's Pritchard. Checked by Mitchell. Nice ball movement by Boston. Hauser can't get it to go.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Oh, Wiggins punishing him inside.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Pritchard, the pass to Queta. Now White. Here's the three. Rebound by the Heat.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And he's going for the oop here. To the paint. Uses the glass on the layup. Hauser's got his first points of the game.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Here's Hero. He's got 27. Pass to Wiggins. Six on the shot clock. That one is cash from Wiggins.
This guy gets up in the air so smoothly. Andrew Wiggins, a nice foundation for that shot.
Brown inside, working on Powell. The fader, the putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Celtics lead by 4.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Hero outside. The three. Queta pulls it in. Queta's got rebound number 8 now. Left side Pritchard. Pass to White. Takes the three. The rebound by Wiggins.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely. The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
And the Heat making a change here. Jaquez is checked in. Walsh is checked in for Boston. Heat trail by 7. Pass to Jaquez. Back to Hero. Puts up a three. And the three-pointer goes. Hero's got 30.
I tell you, they're leaning hard on this guy, but he's going to need some help here.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Give it up for your Heat High Squad.
break lets us see the teams making the most of their second chances this season. In the third spot, the Celtics.
You've got to respect the work ethic of these guys on the offensive glass. They don't give up on possessions and hit the boards with aggression.
Here's Brown. He's got 22. Outside White. There's the screen. Lets it go from deep. Rebound Miami. Adebayo's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Powell against White. Powell passes to Hero. Wiggins with a screen on Pritchard. Hero for three. And again, it's Miami from deep.
Bombs away in the first half. He's followed up the effort with 3 more triples since.
Outside White. Pass to Keita. Here's Walsh. It's Brown on the wing. Jaquez covers. And the bucket is good. Brown's got 5 points now this quarter.
You see an illustration of how well Jaylen Brown understands their system. He's got great command of this offense.
Adebayo, a screen on White. Powell passes to Hero. Adebayo sets a screen. Can't tie it up. That one misses. And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. 17 points was their biggest margin. To the left side wing. Three-pointer Pritchard. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got his 5th assist in this one. Powell outside. Jaquez, the pass to Wiggins. Three-pointer off the mark. Boston leading by 6. Here's White. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
The kick out to Wiggins. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Brown. And the shot's good by Wiggins. Wiggins has got 9 points here in the second half.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Outside White. Nice ball movement by Boston. Brown, no good. Heat trail by 4. Adebayo sets a screen. Powell for 3. Boston pulls it in.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
And he drives in. Pass to Walsh. And here's Brown for 3. Adebayo grabs the board. For Miami, they've gone 8 of 15 in the third quarter. Hero outside. From deep. Cranes the triple. And it's now only a 1-point Celtic lead.
All night. He just won't let up.
Pass to Walsh. Here's Brown. Here's Keita. Hounded by Adebayo. Brown against Jaquez. Here's Keita. Good D by Adebayo. And the Heat shooting 54% from the field so far in this one. Oh, tough bucket. Wiggins.
The aggressive finish inside. Andrew Wiggins beats some very good defense.
It's a neck-and-neck game in Miami. Outside Pritchard. Pass to Walsh. And here's Pritchard. Now here's Brown from behind the arc. Tries again. Some solid D from Jaquez. And it's Miami's ball. They're on a 13-5 run. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And you see it right there. Wiggins excels at drawing contact, getting to the free throw line, his specialty.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here. And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. In for Bam Adebayo. Larson comes in for Powell, and Yakachonis subbed in for Tyler Hero. Boston also changing it up. Boucher's checked in for Brown. Shireman comes in for White, and Simon has subbed in for Pritchard.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw misses.
Well, getting to the line at will nowadays. Wiggins wanting to improve his free throw percentage.
Tillman's checked in for Cada. Good on the second one. Boston trailing. Now Simons. He's got 14 to stop the run. Oh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
A minute 42 left in the third quarter. No doubt Anthony Simons has shown he can be a 20-point-per-game scorer in this league.
Yeah, the shooting is great. He's a natural at finding his shot, but he'll be targeted at the other end. That's where he's got to improve.
Now here's Simons. He's got 16. And out of bounds, the Heat will take it. A minute 15 left in the third quarter. Right side, Jaquez. Inside. Here's Ware. And he throws it down with one hand.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Now here's Simons. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. Just 4 to shoot. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
Digging deep, Simons to the hole himself.
.36 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Larson, still without a bucket. Pass to Jovic. Let's go with a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
For a guy who's known for his perimeter shooting, that is a great look.
Simons deciding where to go with it. NBA2K26. Here's Tillman for three. Connects from downtown. Tillman's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Tyler Hero has been on display for Miami, and he's recorded his season high in points and hopes to add on as the game continues. We'll be right back with you shortly. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. We've got Jaime Jaquez, Khalil Ware out there with Powell, and it's Larson in at the 1. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Now here's Powell. Pass to Ware. 4-3. Boston with a rebound. Walsh has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Simons to take the lead. Rebound by the Heat.
You'd rather see him dunk that. Impose your will if you can.
Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
Love the assertiveness of Norman Powell. Boy, turn the lights out.
And so it's Pritchard who brings up the ball for the Boston Celtics. And we've played through about a minute here in the 4th. Boucher outside. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Ware. The Heat with the lead. Jovic passes to Jaquez. Powell outside. Ware the screen. The 3. Powell's shot is off.
Boy, if he ever finds his footing, they'll be in even better shape. Right now, his teammates carrying him.
Back to Pritchard. Pass to Simons to take the lead. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got rebound number 11.
In the first half, he was on fire from range, but he hasn't knocked one down since.
There's the block. Here's Walsh. Jaquez covers, and it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. Miami making a switch here. Hero's checked in. Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for Boston. Simons outside. Pass to Pritchard. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Hero. Again, the miss by Boston. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Powell finds Jaquez. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Pretty dime from Norman Powell. Listen, he wants to score it, but that's a great setup.
Here's Simons, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention? Oh.
And so here is Miami following the bucket by Boston. Hero for 3. He buries it from 3. Hero's got 39.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Now here's Simons. Pass to Boucher. And here's Brown for 3. Rebound Miami. Ware's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Here's Larson. Now Jaquez. Here's Powell. Hero outside. Beyond the arc. And again for three.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got two guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game.
This is what you call trying to shoot your way out of a slump, and I'm not sure that's the best approach right now.
The three ball. And it's Boucher with the rebound. Boucher's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pritchard with a screen on Jaquez. Here's Boucher for 3. The rebound by Ware. Ware's
good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebound.
Oh, rejected by Boucher.
Well, that's the 6'9" frame of Chris Boucher. Send it back, young sir.
Pass to Tillman. And there's the foul. It'll go on Norman Powell. That's his first foul. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Miami. And the Celtics also making a change. White, he's checked in for Simons. Here's Boucher. Outside White. Outside Pritchard. Let's go with a 3. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Here's Hero. Hits the close range jumper. Hero's got 44.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Brown with it. Boucher outside. Pass to Tillman. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Brown. Ooh, Brown takes it to the D inside.
You see, Jaylen Brown, he has the kind of verticality, athleticism necessary to make tough shots inside.
Back to Jaquez. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. And the Heat lead by 10.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Pritchard, the pass to White. Kick out to Brown. Back to White. Tipped. Powell with a steal. To the paint. Here's Jaquez. Boston pulls it in. Brown's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Boy, another miss, but you have to say to his teammates, great job. They have picked him up all evening long.
Boucher outside. Pass to White. Outside for Boucher. 4 on the clock. From outside, off the mark.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Powell. And Boucher with the block. And finished off by Adebayo. Here's Pritchard. They still have time to make this a game.
But they really need to focus in because they let this game get away from them a little bit.
White can't hit.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
A lot of it comes down to great fundamentals. Establishing position early, controlling the backboards.
Powell's shot is off.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
Pass to Brown. Back to Tillman. Shoots over Jaquez. Tillman misses.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
And here's Ware. Banked it in off the glass.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Celtics trail by 14. Brown passes to Boucher. Outside White. To in the cold spell. It's hauled in by the Heat.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Pass to Ware. Now here's Adebayo. Miami moving it around. And stolen by Boucher. Brown against Jaquez. It's Brown on the wing. Brown going to work.
Well, Jaylen Brown has quality handles now. Relentless on the attack when he's got the rock in his hands.
Miami leading by 12. Powell outside. Here's Adebayo. That one's good for 2. Adebayo's got 4 points this quarter.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And the Celtics shooting around 44%. Not bad. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Comes in for Ware. And Mitchell subbed in for Jaquez. Cadis checked in for Boston. Hauser comes in for Boucher. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. They took a laid-back approach to the huddle, telling the team, everyone thinks this game is over, so just go out there and let it rip. Let's see what we can do. And I think the players love that message.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Stolen by Mitchell. Here's Adebayo. Now Hero. Oh, ripped away. Hero against White. Outside, Brown. Oh, he leaves no question.
Well, this is where you see Jaylen Brown has evolved as a playmaker for his teammates. That's a pretty pass.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Miami. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Adebayo outside. Here's Wiggins. Now Adebayo from downtown. The triple drops.
I'll tell you, Bam is having a massive impact on this game. They just can't stop him.
Celtics trail by 15. Pritchard with a screen on Powell. Brown answers with a 3-ball on the other end.
Jaylen Brown with the immediate answer from three-point territory. Yes, sir.
Miami's gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth. Can't get it. For the Celtics, this one not looking good. Oh, the slick fadeaway.
mid-range from Jaylen Brown. That three-level scoring coming into play.
Miami leading by 10. Outside Mitchell. Adebayo! 17-footer is in.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
Brown fires. He gets it to go. Off the sweet move.
And a great move by Brown, showing the doubters Jaylen can dribble it.
And the Heat shooting 55% since the start of the fourth.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Heat.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just two tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
Looking at this year so far, this will make 22 wins for them. And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Tyler Hero.
Boy, he makes it look easy, almost like he was just hanging out in the gym practicing today. That's how good it was.
And Miami has possession, following the three by Boston. Cleared away by White. Boston on offense. They're on a 10-2 run here. Takes a three. The three is in.
Boy, nice pass, a little ball movement, a little player movement. That's how you play this game.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? And so they foul intentionally.
Third personal foul. Second team foul. Now at the line, Davion Mitchell.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. And he ends up making the second. And that puts him up 5. And Boston calls time here. They're down by 5. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
They need to score, and they need to do it quickly, but it is still possible here.
Let's get loud.
Brown can't hit it.
Just showing some tremendous authority controlling the boards. Love it.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with
Now
anticipation.
at the line, Bam Adebayo.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game. So it's Miami picking up the win. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA, they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Tyler, these Miami fans, they are so appreciative of the effort that you guys displayed tonight. Talk about what they mean to you.
Yeah, we couldn't do it without these amazing fans right here, so we appreciate you guys. Continuing to support us through the ups and downs, and we appreciate y'all.
Thanks so much, Tyler.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Bam Adebayo.